Welcome to the All In Alliance AIA Poker Podcast, Season 3, Episode 5. I'm Lee McDonald Jr.
Chris, the House Woodmancy.
King Marty and the Easy.
And that's it. We got no guests. Andi's taking another week off. She's still recuperating from her trips. She is tripping. So it's just another sausage fest tonight. So we're sorry that we're going to bore you to death.
I think we might need to reconsider an additional host. Maybe a more consistent option. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, somebody that doesn't go to bed at 7 o'clock at night.
Yep. Somebody who doesn't.
9:15.
Yeah, or maybe we could bring back Andi 2.0.
Yeah. We could ask her to come back. I'll text her. I'll text her here in a minute and see.
Yeah, how about that? She might be up. Yeah. You never know.
Let me see what.
So last week was week 5 of our season, of our 10-week season, and it was pretty exciting. We finally got all 3 tables on one floor instead of 2 tables up, 1 table downstairs. What did you guys think of that? How did you like the layout?
I liked it.
You got at the third table, so you tell us.
Yeah, I was the one that got picked for the new spot in Chris's media room or work room or whatever you want to call it. And it was pretty fun. I actually enjoyed it better than I would have been being downstairs.
Right.
So I mean, just like I said, downstairs is just kind of by yourself. You feel like you're on an island. You can't really hear the music. You know the timing seems like it's a little bit off. The commentary that you listen to and the normal banter is a little bit minimized, and I don't know. It just kind of feels a little different. At least up here in that secondary room or whatever Chris uses that room for, that you can at least hear the music. You can hear all the shit talking, and
exactly.
You can hear Chris going out earlier. Like it's just all the things you can listen to. So, and it's clear.
It's clear and concise, and we had strippers show up as well. That was a eventful night. Marcia came up, brought a couple of her friends up. They went straight for my room, which I loved, and we had a pretty fun night. It
Wasn't Marcia in the table in your room?
She was. That's why they came over there.
That's why they came over there.
Hell yeah, it was. No one's out.
Did anybody actually confirm that they're strippers? Did anybody actually ask?
Oh yes, they definitely were.
You're just judging it based off their clothing.
There was proof that there was. I mean, what's the definition of a stripper? That's there was proof.
Yeah, I mean, look, Chris. To be honest with you, we have no fucking idea what happened in that room. Like,
it was the VIP room.
Yeah, I didn't pay that extra $20 to be divided up and conquered into that room. So I don't know what happened.
I'm just happy that Ronnie wasn't there.
And there's pictures to proof, and we're gonna send it to Camilla. So hopefully, if she's listening,
yeah. Like I said, we weren't in that room, so I don't know what the fuck's happening in there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Oh yeah, okay. There's pictures. So Camilla asked for Chris's phone for his pictures.
Nope, definitely not even on my phone.
All I know is those girls had great personalities. So it's
yeah, they did.
No.
Oh, Chris, you deleted the pictures already. That was quick. So Camilla, I do not listen.
You have them. I think my phone died.
Oh yeah. Oh, it died. Oh, convenient. But but aside from the strippies, so we had another eventful night of card play. Who can remember who was first out?
I'm here. Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't think it was at our table. I think it was in one of the main tables.
It was table 2. Table 2.
Oh no!
Anyone wants to know?
Was it? Was it Peyton?
Is that your guess?
That's my guess.
Okay, Marty.
Ooh, can you remind me who was at that table?
Okay, ready?
Chris.
Yeah.
It was ready. It was me, Peyton,
Stephanie.
Marcia.
Marcia. Marcia was at my table.
Me, Peyton, Gino, Sherry, Stephanie,
Cherry,
and then Carrie.
I mean, I think it had to be Peyton.
Oh, 2 for Peyton. Wow, y'all both suck. Even the father of Peyton. Yeah.
No, because we know who was hanging around, dipshit. We know what he means.
I know.
Well, Peyton was not the first one out.
Really?
Oh, Gino?
It was Brian.
You didn't even name Brian.
Yeah, Brian was the second one. I said me, Brian, Peyton, Carrie.
No, you didn't.
He did not.
Dude, hey, this thing's on recording. We're gonna fucking get this back. We're gonna listen to it.
I meant to say Brian though.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go. I meant to call bullshit. That's what I meant to
I
do.
had two. Oh my God.
Yeah, Brian was a.
So Brian was now Peyton. I think he got a bad beat early. I think he was.
Yeah, Peyton was the second one now.
He was second one now. Okay, that's why. That's why I said Peyton.
I did.
Yeah.
I know. No.
So the first two that were out were at your table. Oh, okay. I see how it is. So when you're at a table, people just drop like flies, huh?
Yes.
So you was,
Stop giving this fucking guy any credit. Stop it.
No, he doesn't knock him out.
I didn't think I got Brian.
They raced to go out first to beat him out first to make him not feel bad.
Yep. Okay. So here's the other funny part of this, right? And this is just something that we're going to. So we had a theme this past week also, right? So we had a competition of a little bit of a drawing, which was a really neat concept. Chris got these really cool Wonka bars custom made, and out of 5 drawings, everybody put in however much money it was to buy in, and then at the end, you got an opportunity to get your name drawn. If you get your name drawn, then you got another chance to get a free roll, right? So that means you get one of your seasons paid for, which is a really awesome concept. I loved it. The problem is, every time Chris does a little special thing or special circumstance or competition or whatever, he fucking wins. Everybody calls bullshit. And I'll tell you this: look, I'm sticking up for Chris at this moment because I watched how random it was, and I was the one that told him, like, hey, put it behind the bounty numbers and all that stuff. So it was very random, but it was just so funny how everybody's eyes rolled the second that your name that you drew the last one. So, and you even had Ronnie open your chocolate bar for you.
My ticket, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! What did it? So, Chris's name in there in all 5 bars or something.
So I don't know. I thought that was funny, but it was coincidental. Like I said, But here's the coolest part about it, right? Chris being who he was, I said, man, it sucks that you can't even enjoy this because people are, just people that they make their own assumptions or whatever. And I know they're joking around, but there's still always everybody always wants to roll their eyes because they didn't win. Like, that's just what it is. That's the reality of it. But he put it at the end of the game when he was hanging on for fucking dear life by a pubic hair. He had $15,000 for what seemed to be 12 rounds of dealing at that table. But anyways, we're not going to talk about that. He put up whoever takes me out, he said, gets the ticket. I don't know who you survived, so I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe you can do another competition and do another free roll. I don't know, but that was pretty cool of you to do that, and the competition was really neat. So
he should put it up next week.
Oh, by the way, Andy and I split we also did a competition for dressing up, and I came as an Oompa Loompa, and Andy came as Violet. Yeah, Violet. So from Willy Wonka. So
yes, and I appreciate you, Marty. But yeah, it was a fun night. I couldn't believe I won it. You definitely couldn't have drawn up perfectly. But
oh God,
I expect that.
Let the brag.
I did the very last hand when I had 15K. You said something, and I could have just folded, but I actually played it, and I lost to Carrie. So Carrie took me out.
Oh, okay, did? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought so because it took me out too.
Yeah, Carrie took me out.
Hey, so this week was a lot of interesting. First of all, Marcia joined us, right? She was playing for Ryan, one of our players, and Marcia is she was here last season. She took a season off because she has some stuff to take care of, and she'll be back next season. But she came and played as a guest and absolutely obliterated the tables. I mean, she got the most amount of money I've seen at the end of a round since I've been here. I've never seen anybody crack 5 million, but she had 6-point-something million at the end of the night. I mean, just taking people's bounties, just clearing, just taking names. And I told her, I said, hey, do you feel kind of bad about having not played this way for yourself? Like, not that you didn't play good, but I'm saying, like, having that big of a night, you know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, this fucking sucks.
She couldn't deal during his season. She was a regular member. She had to do max up. And I think the record. I think you're right, Marty. I don't know if anybody's ever cracked even 5 million. So I think you're right. So
yeah, because it's been pretty close since we've been doing it. Like last day, we'll have about 3 or 4 people that are pretty comparable, like from 800,000 to like 1.6 million, you know? So this was a long leap in front. So
it was a fun week, you know, like we said, strippers showed up. That was fun. But another kind of unique thing is us three hosts, all three of us started at separate tables. So if we talk about it early, like, so Marty, what happened at table one early on?
Yeah. So at our table, man, let me tell you, and I'm not going to get into details, but so Sue was running late. So we had a pretty stacked table too. We had myself, Gabe, B, Michael moved over to our table because he did a seat swap. We had, I can't remember who was sitting. Jesse was there. Yeah. And then it was Sue. So Sue was running late. And so Elijah stepped in, and Elijah, man, I'm going to tell you this, early on. So I got some extra chips for the competition and for that and for referrals. And he had some extra chips for whatever. We all started kind of with it, but I had a big stack because of my competition winning. So I had like 500. He was kind of not bullying people, but the way he was playing was, look, I'm either in or not, and y'all can either hop on board or fucking get out. Like that's kind of the whole mindset of it. So he was dropping like, we're talking about 1 and 2, thousand minimum. Blinds right now. That's where we're at, and he's 50K, 25K, and then he all of a sudden out of nowhere he drops $100,000 out there early on. People are making these will make people have to make these good decisions on whether their hand is quality or shit. You know what I'm saying? So it comes over to me. I have freaking Jack Ace suited diamonds. I was like, oh man, I'm golden. I think this is a great hand. I was like, hey, and I even said it to everybody. I was like, man, guys, we can't let him bully us out of these freaking pots. This is unreal. At some point, somebody's gonna have to call him. Like, and that's what I said. And so I was like, man, you know what? Fuck it. I called him. And then so it goes on, and I can't remember what was on the board. I know that Ace Jack didn't pay. I didn't pair either one of them. So, but there was a flush draw on the board and a couple other random cards on the first turn. So after that, I was like, man, you know what? All in. I called all in. I was like, I had an opportunity. I was feeling good about it. You know what I'm saying? And so I just went all in. And he looked at his cards. He sat there for about 30 seconds. At this point, I didn't know where we were at. So he's like, Dad, Chris, I got this, I got that. And Chris kind of like, hey. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, hey, I wouldn't recommend it. I don't know what you have, but I wouldn't recommend it because we're still early on. There's still an opportunity for me. I think an ace was on the board. So I felt good about the ace regardless.
Yep.
So at that point in time, I just didn't know what else was going on. So Jesse was kind of not telling him or guiding him or whatever. He's like, I can't help you with this, buddy. You got to make a decision. So 30 seconds goes by and he calls. And I go, okay. And they're like, on your back. So I turn mine over and he turns his over, which is an ace and Jack of hearts. And I'm like, oh my God, freaking chop pot. Like I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, chop pot. Wow, this is crazy. I was like, yeah.
God, wow.
And so at that point in time, I'm thinking we're even. Well, he's on the flush draw with hearts.
Oh no!
And the last card was a flush or was a heart.
Oh,
so he hits a flush and wipes out. This was over $500,000 in this pot for 2 hours. I had him covered, but it knocked me down to like. We had already been playing for a little bit, but it knocked me down to like 125,000 left.
Wow, dude.
So that was early on. The stacks were in. I thought we chopped. Even after I saw the last card, I thought we chopped. And then everybody looked over and they're like, dude, your face was completely white. and I couldn't, because he played it right. Like he played that he played it right. He flopped. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize. The last card wasn't a flop, so that's what threw me off. The last card was a club. He flopped the flush. That's why I was wondering about the hesitation. Yeah, he flopped it. Yeah. So that was my fault, guys. But so then I was wondering why he took so long to call, why he was delayed, and so everything was played right, and it was right into his hand, and it definitely showed me up. Like I was in disbelief. I couldn't. I told B, I was like, did I play that wrong? And he goes, no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
So
you had no choice.
I was blown away. I couldn't believe it. So I had to come back, and I ended up coming back and making it to the final table. And so I came back, and then I lost. I went all in against Marcia. So,
Yeah, she did that to a lot of people.
By the way, if I just held on, I was leading 2 other people at the table when I called her. I was leading 2 other. If I just folded, if I didn't call that, and I stayed in, I would have been in 3rd or 4th.
Wow. Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck.
Yeah. So
sucks.
Anyway, but go ahead. Sorry about that. So,
no, you're good, buddy. That was good. I love the content.
Table, so I mean, you took 8th place.
Yeah, you did good. Did good.
Yeah. So, by the way, though, Sue came in, and I remember I heard her ask Elijah, like, "Hey, do you want to keep playing, or you want to take?" And he's like, "No, I guess it's fine." So he kind of left, but there were some questions about that process of, and I just wanted to know, like, what's the normal process of when we have subs? Because I don't care either way. You know, it's kind of up to, I think it's Sue's chair. The way I look at it is it's Sue's chair. And if she was running behind and we were able to get a filler for her, then that's good. It's really kind of up to her, I think. But at the end of the day, you know, you don't want to kill somebody's stride, or, you know, she didn't lose momentum very much at all. She had the bully stack. So she was, you know, kind of manhandling all them bets. Right. But it's just kind of interesting to hear. I mean, so what's the process? Is it like Robert, for instance? If Robert would have came in an hour late, the chips would have already been kind of divvied out, or right, bomb potted in, or what?
No, I mean, hour late. No, the only if he's there before the first break, which is only 1 break. We only have 1 break. If he's there before the break, then he can still play his stack. But if he's not there, or let me know that he will be there when break happens, then his stack will be demolished.
Yeah, we did Q when Q was still part of the league early on.
Your brother sub for Robert.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, I'm asking as a, you know, because a lot of these people outside, and some of the people that we've got in the league right now, they're just not, you know, they haven't been playing with us for a long time, so they're just kind of wanting to know. And there were some other people inquiring about that process too, like, is it fair? Can he be?
What Sue did, that was the first time it ever happened. A sub subbing and then getting removed by the player who needed the sub.
Yeah, I got you.
Happened. So,
and there's some, I'm not gonna call anybody out in terms of who's inquiring it, but their name rhymes with Babe. So let me just say this, like, if you can, no, I'm just kidding. But Gabe and I were just talking about it, try to figure out, just kind of wonder moving forward, because if somebody comes in, like, because that could really dictate and determine, you know, placement at the end of the night. And so I could see how could there be both sides of it. I get it. So
yeah, I mean, I can see it too. I can see it.
Just off the best few cents, I think it's fair if the normal player shows up and is there to play, they should play. So I think it was nice that Sue offered to let Elijah play. I think the proper thing is that if she's there, she should play, because it's her money that's on the line. But it is really up to the person. So I guess going forward, just if they have a sub and they see the sub is hot, you know, I guess it's really up to the person that owns that chair. So if they want to let the sub go ahead and play it out, or if the person should play, I would say in that case, leave it up to the player.
Can I play devil's advocate real quick?
Sure, yeah.
So let's just say, obviously this is hypothetical, right? So let's just say, man, Negrano comes with me to hang out. We're having some beers before the fucking thing, and he's chilling there. And I'm, you know, Ryan's gonna be a little bit later, Chris is gonna be a little bit late, and Negrano steps in, wipes the whole table out, right? And then you show up an hour later and kind of coast and maintain, like, and that, and now you've knocked 2 players out. That the outcome could have been differently, you know, differently handled or differently managed. So at that point in time, then what? How does that play in? So
how about going forward, if there's I don't want to say pro, but let's say if there's a ringer, if they bring in a ringer, and let's say we don't know their background, and we ask them, they say, hey, I went to Vegas and played with the pros and stuff like that. Then I think on that, if you had to ask me, I would say it would be table vote. So if the table wants to allow a pro or a ringer to play, or if the person that is normally at that seat is of lesser value, like let's say, for instance, if we've got somebody who's like first time in the season, they're just learning how to play poker, but they have a sub that comes in, and let's say it's let's say for some reason, Marty, you're out for the season. You got business and you got to take a season off, but you come in for a beginner. I would say because you've been experienced in the league, I would say let the table vote on it. And if they vote no, then if the person is not of equal value or lesser, then I would say let them play if they're equal or lesser. But if they're more, I would say table vote. If that were me.
Yeah. And so, I mean, I like that idea, but that's all I was saying, because there is a big difference between Elijah winning $500,000 extra dollars versus her chips just being blinded in for the first hour.
And I'm not,
you know what I'm saying?
Not to say anything against Elijah, but we all know that Elijah's not the caliber player of Sue.
No. But that's kind of what I'm saying, though, for the other players who see that and think they're just and by the way, this is all it's all hypothetical. It's not that serious of a deal, because, like I said, Chris already kind of said what it is. But I do wonder. Michael does a good job of asking questions. Period. He'll ask all the questions. He'll ask you what you were thinking. He'll ask if you had a heart on, if you were, whatever the case was, like, all those things. And it's cool because he's learning. He truly is trying to figure out how to perfect his craft in some way, shape, or form. Right. So I love that. So me asking these questions are all because, I haven't been around a ton of tournaments. I haven't been around any leagues at all, period. I genuinely just want to know, is that a general census thing? The other day you called a floor manager at a fucking house league game. I thought that was hilarious. Yeah. You're like, so Chris had to stop what he was doing, which was dealing at that time, and get up and go take care of an issue. I thought that was fucking hilarious to me. I don't know why I thought it was hilarious, but I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Floor. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I forget what it was. Oh, they said that I had. Well, see, you know what the weird part about that hand was? I called a $20,000 bet, and I can't remember what chips I put in. If I put in the lesser value chips, like I think Sue put in 4 orange and I put in 4 red or whatever that was lesser, it shouldn't matter because I called the hand, and if I win the hand, I scoop all the chips. So I don't know why it would have mattered what chips I put in. If I call the hand, then I win all the chips that's in the pot. So
I think I think they're just being paranoid that you either scraped some of or you didn't bet as much as you said, or there should have been more in the pot versus what was actually in it.
Right. Because I didn't start the initial bet and then say 20,000, but only put in 2,000. The final bet was I called a raise and won the hand. And for some reason they got butthurt about me putting in the wrong chips. And I don't remember what I put in. I just know I called the hand. And technically the rule is, like let's say if you went all in, if you put in one chip, then that means you put in what your verbal bet is. Yeah, so if I verbally call Sue, then technically I should scoop all the chips. Well, I felt bad, and I ended up giving her like 10 grand, which I kind of regret now because I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I should have really scooped all the chips. But yeah,
I think, like I said, I think you're just being paranoid on what that. But I think you lost that one though.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's like what did they say about hands like that? It's like, didn't finish with my woman because she couldn't see me in my blind or something. I don't know. I forgot. I'm fucking.
Yeah. Why land 2 of the bush? What the fuck? What?
Yeah, I know. It's like people think I'm insane, but that's just how I play. I'm paranoid.
Sure.
Because I'm frowning all the time.
Oh, people think I'm insane because of the response I get from the mirror.
Exactly. So I'm paranoid. Because Andi actually said at your table, which you forgot to name her, Chris. So you prick. Oh, yeah. So
another one,
another one,
cheater.
Another one.
Hey, no wonder everybody's questioning your integrity on the Willy Wonka.
Are you on a gummy right now? But anyway, so all right. So Marty talked about table 1. Chris, what happened at table 2?
I mean, it was great. Other than like what I was talking about, Andi. Andi was on a whole nother level.
She was on a whole nother Planet Caravan.
Yeah, and I mean that's what I wanted to do.
Planet Caravan. That's another song.
Want to talk about is like, how did we like the new player Andi?
Well, I mean, that was kind of strange.
We all played with her at that night. We all played. We all had the opportunity to play at the same table as her.
The film is rolling.
I don't think she actually even knew what happened after the first break. Gotcha. I think if you were to ask her what hand she had, like when she tried to bluff Marcia at the final table with 7 deuce. That
Oh my God.
that was she was called 500,000 with. She had 7 deuce.
Catastrophic, dude. When I saw her, when she showed me the cards, I can't do anything. I can't even like guide her in the right direction of like oh my God. You know, like
I can't blame Annie because she, like you said, that she was on a whole nother plane. But so
all night, Andy never had a clean stack. It was always mushed around.
it wasn't even a stack. It was just kind of a
saying to
stack.
her like, Andy, please stack your chips. Andy, please clean your chips.
Okay, so all right, so we played softball yesterday, right? And so we Michael was there, and Andy had said something. Andy had texted me the next day. Was like, hey, did I piss some people off? Was I acting a fool? I was like, you were acting a fucking fool yesterday. Yes, I was like, anytime it reminded me of a chimpanzee playing poker. Like she was knuckling, grabbing everything. Like that's how drunk or whatever it was she was fucked up, and she was every time anybody would try to help her, she called everybody bitches and all the things, all the stuff. And I'm like, Andy, you can't even fucking make a legitimate bet right now. What is happening? And she's like, well, you don't like it? Don't be a bitch about, just going at it, right? So the next day, she texted and I was like, yeah, you were acting kind of crazy. You were done. Like they'll kick you out of the casinos for that shit. Like they'll kick you off the table for that stuff. So she was like, well, I hope I didn't. And she sent out a text to everybody, which is great. And again, like that's the best thing about Andy is like she realizes, which I don't like seeing other people make judgment on like that type of situation. That's not for me to judge. Live your life to how you want to live your life. You live your best life. But people sometimes are there to play cards and they get a little bit frustrated with it. Sometimes it's cool or whatever. But Michael was like, yeah, no, she wasn't being mean yesterday. I was like, Michael, don't fucking sugarcoat it. Say how it is. Like, stop making excuses. And he's like, no, she was great. I was like, oh, really? Oh, she didn't call you a bitch when you tried to help her on the. And he's like, oh, yeah, but that doesn't bother me. I was like, I didn't say it was bothering you.
I was about to
I'm
say,
just
she
saying,
calls Michael a lot of things.
yeah, and she
Michael.
like, but they have that kind of relationship. It's cool. It is what it is. But I'm like, damn, dude, you are fucking outlandish right now. Like, you have to cut it out. And then she went in on the whole binge with Dad with the fucking. She took a shot of tequila and all of it went down her dress, like straight down her dress. She missed the pickle completely, like trying to. So yes, like all went down, straight down the front, like just boom. So, but anyway, so that like I told her I was like yeah. She's like, I don't remember that or this, and I was like, damn, I hate that for you. I was like, I was just trying to look out for you because man, you couldn't even grab the chips like that. It was. I mean, it was like grab, drag, and then bet type thing. And I was like, Andy.
I've seen her drunk, but man, I've never seen her like that. That was on the whole.
Well, she says, she said, like I said, there was some other stuff going on too, but I didn't know, what all caused. But it was tough to watch. And here's the fucking craziest thing about it: she's winning. She's winning, and I think that's what was like frustrating people. So,
so Chris, what happened? She won a lot of chips. She sat next to Sherry, and eventually my table, which I'll talk about here in a minute, we got broken down first. So we moved our table and split it up, and we sat down at tables 1 and 2. I was the one that got sat at table 2 with Chris, and I got sat next to Sherry, me and Marty's brother. So what happened before we got there, Chris?
I mean, I saw it, but I didn't think it was a big deal. But it was Andy's was the dealer, and time was going down. Time was crunching, and Sherry had not won a hand. I gave her not won a hand.
Yeah, she was having a tough night, and for sure.
She's getting irritated how Andy was calling. So Andy took a big hit from a big take from Sherry. Because Sherry had I think Sherry was trying to bluff her out or think she had the bigger hand, but Andy's like, oh, fuck it.
What's weird is like when the more drunk and messed up she gets, the stronger she gets.
Yeah. Andy said, fuck it, I'll call. She calls it. Sherry was bluffing, didn't have it, and Andy won the big stack. Sherry needed to win that stack. And Andy won the deal. She wasn't dealing. She was over here having a conversation, I think with Carrie or someone. And she wasn't shuffling. Time was crunching. Sherry looked up, like, hey, come on, guys. Like, I'll deal. So Sherry grabbed the cards, started shuffling, and then I'll deal for you. I'll do it because you're not doing it.
Yeah.
So
Chris, I think going forward, what we should implement, and this is just maybe a new rule we can put in place, is if there's two people at the table that preferably are in the middle that volunteer to deal.
we already tried to do that.
Oh, we did?
We already tried to do that. People said no. People like dealing themselves. Remember?
They do. Okay, now I forgot about it. So, all right, well, you can just keep going. So,
I want to do that. I want to do that.
I think it would manage. I think we'd get more hands in if we did.
Yeah,
that.
I want to do that, but we voted.
We'll revisit it when we play this week. But anyway, what happened the rest of the night? So we had Gino at the table. We talked about you and Peyton early, and what happened to Stephanie? Stephanie was also there.
Stephanie was killing it. Stephanie was doing good. She was running hot. She was calling good hands, bluffing good hands.
Was she dressed up too? She looked pretty good. She looked nice.
She was a female Willy Wonka.
Yes, she was.
Yep. Yep.
And everyone played great, but that was a hard table. And you had
Stephanie's with us. Hey, Steph. Thank you for joining. You're our loyal listener.
Yeah, it was the hard table. Sherry, Gino, Peyton, and then we have Andi, a mystery ball Andi, and then we have Stephanie. So
Carrie, you, Brian.
Yeah, Brian was there.
Oh, what happened?
It's almost like you weren't even at the fucking table, Chris.
And I was at the table, and I was like, that night for me. So I just want to let you know how reckless this group is. Of all 21 people, how reckless it is. The very first 4 points that I wrote down for bonus points are 7-2 wins.
Wow.
Wow.
What's the your table?
He got one. No, Stephanie, Gino, B, myself. The very first 4 points were all 7-2 wins.
But so the high hand of the night was quad queens that held up, right?
Very first hand that was dealt to Sherry.
Damn.
Wow.
That was the end of the road.
I was dealer, and then I flopped 3 queens on the board. Like the very first 3 cards that you see on the board was queens.
Damn.
Yeah. And then Sherry, everyone checked it over and over, and Sherry was pissed. It's like I had the queen, and I'm guessing she was trying to trap someone. Or
well, of course.
I was trapping. If I was, they said trap me.
Yeah.
So, and no one fell for it. No one bet. So it all came down.
Shit, nobody had a pocket pair.
No one had nothing. So everyone just checked it down. Sherry showed the 1 queen she had for quads, and that's it. She won the blinds.
Oh no! Wow,
that's tough.
Said this.
All right, so look. Okay, so I got a hand. Can I go over a hand with you guys?
Of course, yes, sir.
So I got a hand. There was 3 people in the pot, right? One was a big blind. The other 2 were just kind of betted in because of what they had. So here are the hands that were played. My hand was one of them, so y'all have to guess based off how it was being bet and on which one is which, if y'all don't mind. So there's a two of clubs and a 3 of hearts. There's a 6 of clubs and a jack of clubs. There's a 3 of clubs and a 6 of spades. Okay. On the first 3 cards flipped, 6 of diamonds, 3 of spades, 8 of clubs.
Yuck.
So now you've got a jack. You've got a flush draw. You've got 2 pair. You've got a pair of 3s, and he was big blinded in. So so now the betting has gone. Everybody's made the same bet. It wasn't a terribly big increase. It was double the blinds and 3 callers. Okay, nobody raised it. Then a 3 comes out. A 3 of diamonds comes out.
Oh damn!
So yep. So now you've got 2 pair off the jump with a flush draw. Then you've got a full house. Then you've got trips. And so then a bet goes up, and it was. I think it ended up being it was 1-2, so then it was $10. Or I'm sorry, it was
1,000
for. And anyway, so it was triple, and then it was a call, and then a raise by the trips.
Okay.
So trip raise, then the pair of 6 or 2 pair calls, and then the other one calls too. The full house calls, obviously. So then the last card is a jack of hearts.
Oh shit!
And so. Yep. So now you've got a bigger 2 pair, jacks and 6s. Thinking in your mind, you got something. You got a full house, and you've still got the trips. That's kind of, and that's what I thought. So the bet wasn't raised anymore. It was checked around for whatever reason.
What?
The full house started that. Yeah, the full house started that. By the way.
Oh, they were trying to trap.
Trying to trap the tips and the trips. Yeah.
My guess on the trapper with a full house is going to be Sue.
So it was Jesse.
Oh, Jesse, what's he doing? Trying to trap people.
And I had trips, and so it was a weird hand. I don't know why it was such a weird hand.
What do you have? Did you have the 6-3?
I had the 2-3. I had the trips.
Why would you fucking call the hand?
Why would I have called? I was big blind.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Who was the third
Yeah.
person?
Sue.
Sue. All right, so I figured Sue might be in that, but yeah, that's a hell of a hand. Jesus.
Yeah, that's a hell of a ham because
Right?
He should have min raised. He should have min raised on the river.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of was nervous, and the reason I was nervous for some reason I had a weird feeling. Like sometimes you just get those hands and you're like, man, I don't even know. I don't know how I mean, I knew why because I was the big blind, why I got there, how I got there, but I don't know why I was still hanging around. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I just, for some reason, the way the betting was going, and it just didn't seem, in those two players that I was betting against, it felt okay for me to check it. And then he flipped over his, and I don't know if it was done on accident or Jesse's not usually like that. So it was just different. It was weird, and I don't know if he was worried.
Raised in that spot.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't.
I mean, if everybody checks it out, right, that means that maybe they got a pair of jacks on the board, maybe a pair of eights. Was
there a flush possibility or no?
There was at the beginning with just a flush draw with the 8 of clubs. That's it, and then that's kind of it. There was no other way to make a flush. So
yeah, and that's a weird hand. But then again, you shouldn't even be in the hand.
Right? No, 100%. If I wasn't a big blind, I wouldn't even been looking at these cards. So, but anyway, I thought it was kind of interesting, and that's
a good hand. That's a good hand to talk about.
Yeah. So by the way, I love our listeners from Prague had asked, like, hey, can you guys tell us a little bit more about playing? And we were like, yeah. And then the bloggers were kind of wondering, like, hey, each week, can y'all tell us kind of the weirdest hand or the craziest hand or the most exciting hand? So we're getting more info that way too, so we can fill time.
Yeah, on the website. Yes, love it.
Guys, don't be paranoid, Prague listeners. We got you. I got your back.
Exactly. No paranoia going on.
At my table, I had 4 pocket aces.
Oh, damn.
1 pocket queens, and then 3 ace king suited.
And you still didn't take first place?
Hey, I took 6th place. So that was
Oh, hold on. Somebody just texted us on the messaging and said, "Isn't he the host?"
Oh, yeah. Didn't he win that golden ticket?
I showed my hand. I showed every time I had a pocket. I'm like, guys, this ain't. I'm not lying. Look at this. I have pocket aces again.
Isn't that weird?
Gustavo, you're right. Yes, it is the host.
He's host that he won the golden ticket, and
He was right next to me. That every time I had pocket aces or pocket kings.
Don't try bringing an accomplice in, man. What's wrong with you?
I kid you not. It was I never had so many pocket pairs in my life. It was crazy.
Yeah. Did you have an elbow sleeve on too?
Yeah. I think so. Oh shit.
He did. It's good. That's good stuff. Anything else happened at table 2?
That's it.
All right. Yeah.
So we forgot half the damn players. So how's he gonna know anyway?
But I mean, I could go over. So table 3 would consist of Marcia, which is AK Ryan,
Will,
Robert,
myself.
with AK with Marty, brother.
He didn't come into
Noe.
So
Yeah,
Noe was there, and Ronnie. So we got Ronnie and Will, which are related, grandfather and grandson. Marcia, who was subbing in for who?
Ryan.
Brian, that's right. And then myself, I was on her direct right. And Robert, he was a no-show that night. And he says he's going to be back this week, though, so he'll be back. And then, so Marty's brother, Marty, had come in later, like probably, I want to say after the second break, was it? Maybe the first break?
No, it was pretty early on. He came to watch. So
we only got one break.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
it was early on.
Pretty early on, it was me and Marcia pretty much running the table. And even the heads up that we faced each other on, it was almost like we had a hidden agreement. It's like, okay, this is our table. We're gonna chop, whatever pots we face, but we're gonna take everybody else's chips. And then Noe decides to play. He's a good player.
He is a good player.
I underestimated Noe a little bit, but yeah, he was mixing it up with me and Marcia. Marcia, I think, lost a couple hands to him, won a couple hands. I didn't play a lot against Noe. I started giving him a lot of respect after watching a lot of the hands he had, but I was running pretty good. I had won probably about 4 out of 5 of my showdowns. So I was running good early. And then Will had won a couple hands. Ronnie won before the first break, but then after that, he got out first at our table. And then I think Will survived, but not much longer after that. So once Ronnie left, and then we brought in Marty, Me and Marty mixed it up. We got in a couple of good hits. I won a big pot off of him. He won a big pot off me. And
Marty's
then,
brother.
yeah,
Marty's brother.
Yeah, this is Marty 2.0, guys.
Marty
For all you guys asking about if this is Marty, King Marty, no, it's not.
that's right. He is Prince Marty, or I guess whatever you want to call him.
He's Jester Marty. Let's fucking
Jester. Yeah, he's a jester. And then the strippers showed up, and then they come into our room, and it's like, okay, now everybody's distracted, and they're all. Marcia said one of her friends talks a lot, and she did. She talked a lot. And the bad part is we couldn't understand a lot of what she said. I'm sorry, but it was a fun night. That didn't last very long because our table got broken up. So we moved over. Me and Marty 2.0 moved over to Chris's table, and then Marcia and Noe moved over to your table, Marty. And then I think Will was low stack, and he either left at our table or he left right after our table. I can't remember. But that was pretty much table 3. So we played it for a little bit, not too much.
Nice. How did you like the room, like the area?
It was good. It was big. It didn't look big just walking into the room, but it actually was comfortable. So I thought you should have had it in the hallway, but you're right. It would have blocked the bathroom. And because there was more room in there, I think you're right, Chris. I think putting the table in there was a good idea.
Cool. Did you hear the music? Was the music like?
Not much. We didn't hear it. We were pretty shut out in there, but it was still fun. The only thing
I think you didn't. I don't think you heard the music early on, but then when Chris took it and put it over by the bathroom,
that's when we started.
Yeah, that should have helped.
You heard it,
Yeah.
right?
It did. It helped out. So, but it was good. I like the layout a lot better this way.
Okay. All right, guys. So first place is our new first place winner is Chris, the House Woodmancer with 88. Second place is Ryan, aka Marcia, with plus 84, because Ryan would have never have made second place if it wasn't for Marcia. So Gino is tied for second with 84. Fourth place is Sherry with 83. Carrie, fifth place with 74. Sixth place is Will I Am with 73. Seventh place is The Cut is Noe with 67. Eighth place, short behind seventh place, The Cut is Lee with 65. Andi in the top 10, ninth place with 64. And then Tsunami in 10th place with 63. 10th place is Marty with 63, again tied with Tsunami. And then another 10th place tied is Michael, the irrelevant Bennett, 63. And then 13th place is Gabe with 59. Daddy, aka Jesse, with 58. And 14th, tied for 14th is Peyton with 58. 16th place is Robert with plus 48. 17th place is B, 47. 18th place is Brian with a Y, was plus 43. 19th is Ronnie with plus 38. And then 20 is Stephanie, plus 29. But I do not see Stephanie holding last place for long. I think she's definitely going to come.
Yeah, she's definitely a great spoiler.
She's due for sure.
Oh yeah,
she's due for sure.
She's going to start killing.
So we're taking the top 7 to the final table. And right now, between 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th, it looks like, well, we got a tie for 11th. It looks like there's 5 people within 4 points.
4 points. Yeah, 4 points.
So
4 points.
We're
Marty, you, Tsunami, Andi, and Michael.
Yeah.
Yep.
So between us two hosts, of course, we don't necessarily, we can ignore the host that is claiming first place right now.
Oh no, I am in first. Okay.
But between the two hosts that are on the bubble, I do feel comfortable, a lot more comfortable than I did last week when I was in 13th or 14th. So I'm glad that I had a pretty decent night. I would have liked to have taken top 3, but I cracked top 5. So I'm hoping to do the same thing next week. Maybe that'll put me up above the bubble. But how are you feeling, Marty?
I mean, I feel okay. I just I think for me, remember this, Chris. He who holds the pencil holds the power. So if you but like I said,
I won week 4. Okay, I won week 4.
I just by the way, now it's time. I've got to look at the area. You know, I've scanned the area. I've done my reconnaissance. I'm kind of looked around the area. Now I know where to start firing these things at. So it's me versus the bottom half of this group. So I know I'm going to eventually make the cut. I just got to figure out if I need to start being aggressive. And now I know how everybody plays. So
yeah, I think the good part about this league is that everybody I mean, everybody's tough. There is not one weak person in this league. No matter
Not
where
even
you're
a
at
little
in the
bit.
standings.
No, not even fucking a little bit, dude.
Like think. I mean, so everybody. Like, okay, look at the bottom. Look at the bottom 5. Okay, Stephanie. She just won freaking last week at the Beaver League. She's winning there every other week or every other. You know what I'm saying? So Ronnie was just at the final table the last 2 seasons in a row. Brian's a newcomer, but Brian's figuring out where he, how his play is in the league. Everybody's got to figure that. They've got to figure that out with the first season, I think, how this kind of process is. Because I can tell you right now, I wasn't quite used to it either. B's a champion. He's already won. He's won the final a couple of times. And then you got Robert. He wins Beaver League almost every other freaking week. So
I give Robert a ton of respect. He's one of the best players I've seen, and he's also one of the funnest players that I've ever played with. So I know he wasn't there last week, but he is going to come back this week.
yeah, I agree with that too. But I mean, just that bottom 5 is not none of these are true standings to me. Like you said, any given week, like I definitely don't see Stephanie hanging around on the last place. I don't know how it's going to look for everybody, but this is a tough group of card players.
Ronnie's a little not a wild man, mate. Do you remember week 2? He took out like 5 people.
Yeah,
downstairs. I remember hearing like, "Oh, Ronnie took him out. Ronnie took him out. Ronnie took." I'm like, "What the fuck is happening down there?"
he gets underestimated a lot. He's the wild man for a reason.
Yeah, so it was like, so Ronnie can definitely just jump up in a blink of an eye. Right? It's stupid. It's like,
so it's crazy.
So the format that we've got just wherever your placement is for that week, that's how much points you get. So if you're in first, you get the most points, second, and so forth. And then we've got these other things like the bounties. We pick 5 bounties before we start the league. If you take that person out, you get a point. If you are the bounty and you survive, you get that bounty point. You also get a survival point at the end of the night. If you survive without getting knocked out, that's a point. You get a point for 7 dues.
Only one person gets it. Marty got it.
The one thing I wanted to talk about that we haven't talked about is there are bounty rewards. And so if you get one of those bounties, you get either chips, you get points, you get special things like there's a swap a seat.
Or choose a bounty.
Or choose a bounty. The swap a seat, I want to tell you right now, between the last 2 weeks is a fucking curse because last week we had Michael. Hey, I want to swap a seat. Who did he swap with again? Who was that?
Carrie. He's swapping Carrie.
I'm gonna play some strategy. I'm gonna swap a Carrie. Who gets knocked out almost first? Michael. I think was he top 3 that got knocked out?
Michael was 14th place.
14th place. And then the week before that, Gino decides, I'm going to swap seats with Chris. Well, guess what? You're out first, motherfucker. So you're out first. Chris the whole freaking tournament. So had Gino not done that, he'd have probably won first, and Chris would have been out first, maybe.
And these are optional. You do not have to use the swap the next week. You don't have to use it.
Yes. So what's funny about that is like usually a seat swap is, man, okay, this table has 1 or 2 newcomers, maybe somebody who hadn't played with before, or just not the strongest player, and you're like, I'm going to take this. Yep. In this league, it's more or less, all right, who do I want to sit next to today? Like that's kind of because you can't. Everywhere you look, there's a fucking player. Everywhere you look, like a quality player. So yeah.
And the swap a seat is not. The rules are you don't have to use it on yourself.
No, you do not have to use it.
You could use it on anybody. Wait.
So for instance, like let's say I have a seat swap next week. Let's just say.
Right.
So I can go and say, all right, so I want to seat swap Chris and Lee.
Yep. You can use it.
Interesting. Everybody, y'all hear that, listeners? So if y'all are in the league right now,
that's why I'm bringing it up. Because you can use it on any 2 people.
Any 2 people.
You swap. It doesn't say you seat. You swap. It just says seat swap.
2 different tables. They have to be at 2 different tables, but
right.
Yeah, it could be any.
Yeah. That would be stupid to move a chair over.
Yeah, unless they're really paranoid. If they're really paranoid about that chair.
There are people like that, as me and Lee.
Yeah, or OCD. Yeah, OCD kicks in. So it probably is just them paranoid. But I
hate playing on the outer, on the ends of the table.
Who does?
Some people like that. They're like they're war pigs or something like that. I don't know.
Or Tanya hates playing with her back against the timer. So,
Well, we love
I mean,
Tanya. We miss her.
it's just like it's crazy.
The film is rolling.
I mean, it's a crazy night. I mean, anything is possible here in this league. So,
Yes.
I don't hold it against. So, but I do want to throw something to y'all, and this is on the podcast. So, this is not 100% a thing. I was told this, and I thought it was a great idea by Gino. Gino brought it to my attention last week, and I was wanting to throw it to y'all, and we'll take a little vote, and we don't even have to add it this season. We can add it next season. That's fine. I just want to know what your thoughts about it. Ready? So,
Chris, I swear to God, if you don't fucking spit it out, dude.
so I just want to know your thoughts. So the top 7 people, all right, they don't ever sit together, or sometimes they do sit together and at the table because the seats are random. When you draw for your car, you don't really know where you're going to sit at. But Gino said, how about we put a bounty on the top 7 people every week? So they're more, and people are more enticed to take the bounty out. But instead of giving them a little box, a bounty box, a reward, they just take the point for taking them out. Extra point. They get an extra point, a bounty point for taking them out. How do y'all feel about that? Just giving the top 7 people a bounty, but they don't get the reward. If they take them out, they don't get a reward. They just take the point.
Will you still be doing the regular bounties?
Yeah, I'll still be doing regular pie bounties.
I kind of like it, right? I mean, it does kind of, yeah, I like it.
But they don't get a bounty point if they survive.
They do. If they survive, they have the bounty point, and the top 7 people survive, they will get the point.
So that's the thing. I think it would be more incentive if they don't get the point because they're top 7, and I don't.
And that's going to equal the playing ground, yeah.
Right. I don't want them to feel more comfortable.
But how's it fair to the top 7 for having to have the point on them?
I think if they had,
how about we do 2-1? 2 if they get taken out, 1 if they survive.
I mean, we could do 2-1, but it defeats the purpose. You could just do, they don't get a point. They basically are a point, because I hate to give somebody 2 points for knocking them out and then they get a point. I think it should just stay at 1, because then you're going to start getting way too many points.
So 1 or nothing.
1 or nothing. I think if you did 1 to knock them out, and they just called that, we just call it the top 7 bounty. So, hey, I picked up a top 7 bounty point, because they're in the top 7, so they're tougher than everybody else. So they shouldn't be rewarded for getting it. So I think it should just be 1 and done.
Marty, your feedback?
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
And it makes it tougher to be in the top 7 too, because if you're not in the top 7, if you're not in the cut, then it helps others to help target you and knock you out. So Gino, that's badass. I like it.
Yeah, Gino said to me last Thursday, and I thought more into it. I'm like, yeah, but you just gotta make it fair, because people might think top 7 is a curse. So.
Well, then that's the name of the game.
I don't give a shit what they think. I'm in the top 7.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. You got people on the bubble like me and Marty that's only just a few points away, and that could be a world of difference, because I guarantee you a single point, just like last season, Beatman was out until it was recalculated, and he needed 1 single point, and it turned out he got the point because there was a missing 7 deuce point that he missed, and so he got it. Now he's in.
So we all agree. Like, I'm not adding this now. So if we
next season,
do 1 or nothing.
Well, I don't know if it can be added this season, but
then we'll take both. But I'm just saying, like, we're agreeing on 1 or nothing.
Yeah.
1 or nothing.
I like it.
Now another one.
That's called the Gino rule.
Yeah, I got it. Another one is, should we on the final week on week 10 of every season that we do, with 5 weeks or 10 weeks, do we do the top 7 table? Everyone in the top 7 should be at the final table on week 10.
Oh, you talking about be at 1 single table?
Like, the top 7 people will be at 1 single table on the final week of the season.
Now, see, I would probably hesitate to do, because you'd take away everybody else's shot to eliminate that person. Yeah. So, let's say, for instance, if you're because I know in bowling we do a position round, and it helps for the person to be in, like, say if they're going to fight for first place, I want to be able to fight that person that's in first place. If you do that, you take away whoever's not in the top 7, their chance to eliminate who's ever in the top 7 because they're not at the same table.
I mean, but wouldn't you want the top 7 to fight each other?
No, I'd rather get a shot to knock them out myself. If I'm in 8th or 9th and I don't have a chance to play against you, then that's a disadvantage.
Okay.
Hey, Chris, can I give you another side of that?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Let's just say I'm at the final table and I'm at the table. I'm not fucking playing a hand.
Exactly.
How about that? Like, I'm not gonna play a whole hand. How about you?
Fold the whole way?
I'll fold every fucking time, and then I'll just maintain my position, right? So,
Exactly.
I mean, there's ways to look at it. I like the idea of the last week that there is the opportunity for you to you have to play cards. You still have to play cards because one, like you said, whether you're in the top 5 or whatever, a big day for that person knocks you out, gets your bounty, and gets your chip stack could mean 24 points for them.
Right.
And if you're sitting at 6th or 7th, you're in danger. Or for hell, 5th, 6th, and 7th, you're in danger, right? So you're going to have to play and hang on for that top 7 at the end of the week, at the end of the season.
Now, if you're going to do something like, say, maybe give an advantage to the bottom 14 and say, okay, bottom 14 get an extra 100K in chips, then that top 7 is going to be nervous as fuck.
Or divvy out those 14 players, right, to even the tables out, like 4-4 or 5-5-5, right, or 5-5-4. So that way you know at least 2 of the top 7 here, 2 of the top 7 there, and 2 of the top 7 there.
I like that. Like, let's say we do it like a bracket style. So say you got seat 1 is first place, and then seat 2 is 16th or 20th place.
Yeah.
And at table 2 you got second place. And then you got 19th place. And then table 3, you got 3rd place and 18th. And then you go on down the road. If you wanted to do it like a position round style, that'd be the way to do it. Is if you put everybody that is on the top in a certain order based on the tables and spread them out evenly, that would be the most even way to do it.
Hey, I just got a text back from Andi 2.0, and she asked if she could pick the Porcelain Corner this week.
Hey, I like it.
Oh, here we go.
Yes.
Okay. So I have it written down, guys. I have written down the bounty 1 and 0, and then the week 10 position rounds bracket.
I like it.
Okay. All right.
But
Cool.
this is not for sure, guys. This is not 100% locked in. We're gonna have a discussion on Thursday about it.
All right. That's why they call it the beta.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's time.
Welcome to the Porcelain Corner. This is a segment of the show where we start talking shit, or we kind of initiate shit, or make people feel like shit, because these picks, for whatever reason, seem to get people's feelings hurt. Every time, if you've either got a big head from somebody picking your name from the prior week, or you are really pissed off and feeling a certain type of way about being picked to go out first.
Especially when Marty picks people. I don't know why they always pick you to get pissed off at.
Yeah, they're only mad at me. Well, I mean, it's probably because I'm in the lead. And if you guys don't know what the standings are, it's 2 wins for me and 0-0 for the other 2, and then Andy's 0 as well. So
not to brag.
Yeah, not to brag, but just calling it like it is.
Okay, I want to say this, guys. We have 3 subs coming on Thursday.
Ooh, I love that.
First sub is Will. Elijah is subbing for Will. I am. Noe is out. Max is subbing for Noe. And then Marcia is subbing for Tsunami.
Wow. That's crazy.
Oh, so Marcia's back.
Yes.
Oh, snap.
I love Marcia's back.
So no.
Wait. Which Max?
Max Cheyenne, like
boyfriend.
Marcia Max.
Oh, man, let's go.
So Max is
fun night.
Noe is out. Will is out. And Tsunami is out.
You haven't seen Fabio. You haven't seen Fabio in a long time, bro.
Oh, Fabio, right? Yes, he's
Thor,
back.
like Fabio Thor.
Hey, don't be wearing no tight-ass jean shorts and shit, all right?
Yes.
All right, Lee. So who you got? Who you got going out first?
I hate to pick Elijah to go out first, but I got to pick Elijah. I'm sorry, just just only because the age component has got to be in play. So I'm only picking just because of how inexperienced he is. My first, I'm going to go out on a limb and say Mexican Thor is going to win. So Max, you got it, buddy. You're going to go in for the win.
And who's he subbing for again?
He is 7 for Ryan. Is it? Noe.
Okay. I got you. All right. So Elijah, and who's Elijah 7 for again?
Will I am.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, hey, what's up, Andy 2.0? How you doing?
Hey, oh my gosh. It was so nice to be seen. Oh my gosh. I'm so
All right. Well, hey, since you, yes. So, where, first of all, where have you been? Have you been playing cards? What have you been doing lately?
We haven't seen you in like 3 weeks.
I've been lockjaw. So I was like,
Lockjaw. What the fuck?
like in the summer, it's kind of busy for me. So, I mean, both.
Have you been traveling?
Huh?
Have you been traveling?
Yeah, I mean, traveling a lot for work, a lot more international and drug selling. So, yeah, of course.
Oh my God.
Nice. Are you still working for the dog food company, putting coupons in each bag?
Yeah, exactly. I still do that on the side. Yeah.
Nice.
What are you doing inside?
I do a lot. So, I mean, I have a whole package here. Just to go to my OnlyFans and you'll see it.
To go with your OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Really? That's what you've been doing?
Yeah, I hear about the strippers coming to the house and I'm like, what?
You should have seen it.
No, I mean, if you want some entertainment, please, I'm right here.
I don't like the smell of dog food. I'm good, thank you.
Oh, God.
Hey, that happened once. That happened once. Never.
All right, so let's all right. So Andy 2.0. So who's going out first for you? Who's your pick this week?
I don't know. I mean, I want to say.
Don't be paranoid about thinking you're gonna hurt somebody's feelings either. Just go with it.
Yeah, don't ever
I
be
wanna
paranoid.
say
Be on your
Brian
crazy
with a
train.
Y.
Brian with a
Who?
Y.
Oh, Brian with a what does that mean?
You can pick Chris if you want.
No, Chris pays me well.
Oh, I got you. I knew it.
Okay, so Brian to go out first. All right,
Brian to go out
interesting.
first. The winner will be.
Boop 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 boop.
You take as long as Chris does.
Boop 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 boop.
Sorry, I just see so hard. I'm in my Rolodex right now. I'm just seeing like people who I haven't blocked yet.
Are you checking your pager to see who the fuck pays you?
You're still hard.
So the winner will be Gino.
Oh, nice.
Interesting. That's a good pick. That's a good
I
pick.
think you're using your random phone pick like you did with your special golden ticket.
That would be me, sir. That's the random pick. That's what I do. That's what I usually do.
That's who did.
All right. Well, that's well, Andy, what was your rate? Did you give Lee your rate or no?
I did. I gave everyone a rate. Lee had to pay a little bit more.
Wow. Interesting.
I mean,
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we appreciate you picking this week, and I guess good luck with your travels. Huh?
tell Karina I said hi.
All right, we'll do. All right. Have a good night.
You should call Karina Camilla the other week.
I will get kicked. Oh, yeah. No, that was the other Andy.
Oh, that was the real Andy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then, all right, Chris. So, who's your pick this week?
Mine is going to be, I don't know why, but I had a feeling I don't know. It's crazy. The
Crazy
winner,
train.
I'm going to go winner first.
Crazy.
I believe Max is going to win.
Hey,
What?
Max.
Oh my God! Could you ride anybody's dick any harder?
I don't know why.
He's got a
Could you
man
ride?
crush
Could
on
you,
Max.
could you ride anybody's dick harder? For Christ's sake!
I wish I could.
I know he does. Yes.
Okay, well, after you get done jerking them off, why don't you tell me the loser for the week? So
I'm just saying, if Marcia didn't look the way she looks, I probably had a chance.
Oh my God! Wow.
I probably would have a chance. I probably would.
Oh my God! All right, you keep saying.
oh my God! Fucking, do we need to do a reset? Get your.
Oh, it's kind of scary.
I'm sorry, I'm stabbing in the mouth right now.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead. Who's your loser for this week?
Loser of the night will be Marcia.
Wow. You were jealous. That's a jealous pick there.
That's a jealousy pick.
Jealousy pick. If I ever heard one.
Wow! Wow!
Jealousy
AKA
is a-
Sue. AKA Sue.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay, well, it's my turn, guys. I'm picking to win this week is going to be kind of interesting. So I was going to pick Mary, but he's not going to be there this week. So I'm actually going to pick Michael to win this week.
Whoa.
Irrelevant Bennett.
Yep, I think I'm going to pick him to win this week because he's been kind of hanging out. He's asking all the right questions, and I think he's starting to get a little bit more comfortable with where he knows he stands. Right, so I think he's gonna have a big week this week. But the loser, man, look, Ryan's coming back. He took a whole 2 weeks off of playing cards, so I think he's gonna take a quick exit out this week. And if he has, and he's gonna yell at me, and they're gonna try to shut the whole way.
I was about to say he's your neighbor.
Well, we're gonna ride together, so
You're gonna have a dead.
we'll see if he listens to the podcast. We might not. So
you can have a dead mouse or something.
My tires are flat. I can't.
Yeah.
yeah.
You're in Texas, you can't come if the tires are flat.
See.
Hey, remember, I got Nay, you can give me a ride. I got Carrie, you can give me a ride. I got all these other people.
Yeah, you're the only one that gets it right. So Ryan should take that personal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because you.
Nah, he'll be all right. Hey, he'll be all right. He'll be all right.
We'll see. We can't see. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I don't want to sit at this table this week. That's
we got to use that.
I don't want any of my hands stuck in film. Nothing.
We're using the swap a seat. Please make sure Marty and Ryan get the same table, please.
Oh man, me and Ryan love playing cards together. I don't care. We'd have no hard feelings.
I kind of want to relive the bounty and put a bounty on Michael Bennett now for some reason.
Oh,
but, hey, I'll let you put a bounty on whoever the fuck Michael Bennett is. Michael's name is Benton. Benton, dude. You fucking keep calling him Michael Bennett.
I want to put a bounty on Michael Irrelevant Benton.
All right, guys. Y'all heard it here first on the block. It's a special bounty going out this week.
So
if you'd like to
second money bounty that we've ever done.
I think what you just said, with all the hard work and questions and analysis and understanding the game, I kind of wanted him to just fail.
Well, there you go. All right, Dallas. So a dollar a piece will get you part of the pot. So $1.
No, we did $5. Last time we did $5 a person. We got it up to 20.
Yeah, but we only did that shit to get people in to go against Chris. That's only
the Chris. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was Chris.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Maybe for Michael, it could go 20.
If everybody, but everybody will put $1 in. A lot of people don't want to put $5 in, but we can get $20.
You can put anything you want in. You can put $100 in.
I'm okay with $1. $1.
All right, so Michael, you heard it here first. You got a bounty on your ass.
You're the second money bounty of the league. So,
okay, but let's go with the rules. Let's go with the rules. Does he have to be the first one out?
He has to be the first one out, or he has to finish first.
Okay.
That's the only way that bounty is successful. So you were the first successful bounty, of course, when you went out first.
All right.
Yep. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you for listening to that part of the podcast. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun for me because it gets people all riled up. We're out here to have a good time and hang out and play some cards. So I appreciate y'all partaking in the Porcelain Corner.
And on the horizon, what have we got, Marty? We got some things coming up. What's going on?
Boom. We've got the executive game. We put the date in the calendar. So the executive game is going to be August 16th. It's a Saturday.
Where?
Yeah, it's a Saturday. It's gonna be right now. The address is gonna be at my house for the time being, and it's gonna be hosted. I think we're gonna try to have 16 players, two tables, $100 buy-in, tournament style.
Higher stakes. Yeah, that's why we call it the executive game. Usually at an executive game, you want to have like a celebrity type person as well. You want to make it so people come just to play with a celebrity. Oh, shut up, Chris.
Yeah, so I'm working on that. I think we're gonna have the executive of Shop and Go Slurpees. They're gonna be coming out and they're gonna play. It's a benefit game.
Shut up, Chris.
Benefit game.
Andy 2.0 with you.
Shut up, Chris. That's horrible.
What kind of Slurpees we were talking about here?
Oh my God.
Yeah, not sure on the flavor, man. But anyway, go ahead.
So we got the executive game coming up, and we also have talks with the venue coming up. It kind of fell through, but we are still working on that. We also have some tournaments coming up. We also have the Beaver League stuff that's still ongoing. So if you ever need a game, hit one of us up, and we will get you hooked up. All right.
Yep.
So that concludes this episode. Who wants to do the outro?
Marty.
Chris.
Your turn. I did last week.
All right, I'm thinking of a number. Marty, what's the number?
Lee, that's the number.
All right, Chris, what's the number?
3.
All right, Marty?
Yeah. All right, guys, thank you for joining us this week on our podcast, All in Alliance. Wait, what y'all laughing at? What happened?
We're laughing because you're supposed to take a number.
No, you're good.
Won.
Oh, all right, 6.
No, you're good.
Tom's already wins. I was thinking 7.
Good.
Let's go! Sorry, Chris.
No, you have to do it.
Fair is square. Go for it.
You have to do it. You
He
won.
gets to choose. He won.
Oh, he.
Yep, I choose Chris. I choose Andy 2.0.
Oh,
Hey guys, I'm back. They paid me a little more, so apparently my time wasn't done in the 2 minutes he offered. So
he plays you with the
hi
trophy.
guys. No, it's just he paid for an hour, but he only lasted like 2 minutes. So it's up for Mickey. Shit. Hey guys, so I want to do this outro and end the podcast. So what episode are we on?
5.
Okay, so I'm gonna end the intro on season 3, episode 5. So let's all congratulate Chris, the host with the most,
Oh God.
for being in first place. And tune in next week as you might hear more of me or my other doppelganger, Andy. So, but tune in next week as you see more about the Poker League and what's coming up, and maybe me at Marty's house. So, slurp.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow.
If you think I showed up, you would be missing my mouth and host.
Oh
The film
God.
and the film is rolling.
That's the most paranoid shit I've ever heard. Oh my God. That's crazy. Wow.
I'm paranoid because she knows where I live. What the
I
fuck?
know she didn't. Oh my God. I hope she just not listen to this.
I don't know. Andy 2.0, just something about her.
Just something about her. I don't know.
Something about her.
Something is about her.
Uh,